Hey guys, what's up? Kyster58 here with more Kyster58 news. And today, we're talking about a nice subject. I know I game a lot on my YouTube channel. It may seem kind of overwhelming with as much as I game in a few episodes. Well, today on Kyster58 News, we're talking about, you got it right, gaming. Gaming, it's stereotyped. Are those stereotypes wrong? Or right? Well, we're going to find out today. I don't think any of them are right. People stereotype, which is my next Kyster58 News episode, is going to be on stereotypes. So, honey and coffee. Great mixture. Today, we go with the stereotypes of gaming. People think gaming is a nerd or a geek thing. Girls, I mean, no offense to women, guys do it too. Oh, big jock, you're a gamer, you're a nerd. Guarantee you play Call of Duty too, buddy. Don't think that's a nerdy game, do you? Or, girl. Oh, he plays games all the time. I'm gonna play Candy Crush. It's a game, is it not? Yes, it's a game. So therefore, everyone pretty much games these days. So, you can't really stereotype. Gaming is a pretty big thing nowadays. I mean, I had this little guy in my classroom in high school. He's a new freshman. Guy's tiny. Love the kid. I appreciate him because he reminds me of me when I was younger. He talks about Halo all the time. He plays his PSP in class, and people make fun of him. It's just like, really? I mean, and they've kind of stopped. They kind of gotten at it because I said something before. I told my buddies, I'm like, I'm going to freaking yell at them if they don't knock it off. And they told them that they need to knock it off. And I'm like, I was going to deal with it, but whatever. I like dealing with things myself, but whatever. And it stopped because they knew not to mess with me. Like, we should probably stop because he sees it as bullying. And like, yeah, we don't want to get in trouble. You know, I'm not okay with bullying, but that's for a later episode in Kyster58 News. But he's a nice little guy. He talks about Halo all the time. I don't mind it. I don't care. He just reminds me of me, because I used to be tiny. I used to be itty bitty, tiny, scrawny guy. I've gained muscle over the years. Not a whole lot. I'm still kind of scrawny, but I'm working on it. I gotta lift today. I mean, I've been lifting with my father, stuff like that. Been lifting at school for a football team. I mean, I've had band kids are like, all the jocks are jerks. And then they talk to me and I'm like, well, that's mean, because I'm a jock. I'm like, no, because they game too. I mean, I'm friends with them. They're like, you're a cool jock. I like you. Like, people don't hate me, and I don't hate people. But that's for my stereotype episode. I'm kind of going to that. But gaming is a big community. Who doesn't love the game? I mean, it's like a book or a movie, except you control it. It brings you into new worlds. It brings you into new areas. It changes you. Because you can't play in a wasteland where nukes dropped, and there's mutant creatures, or and evil raiders, or giant flying devil bat things in Russia or something. Because I love my post-apocalyptic games. Or you can't fight the zombie apocalypse, you know. In the real world. I mean, you can't. It's just not here. You can try, but you can't. You can dress up, but it ain't going to be the same. You just can't. You can't do anything like in the real world. You can't go Grand Theft Auto and beat someone up and then take their car and then have the cops chase you for a little bit and outrun them and not get in trouble forever again. You know? You can't do what you want. You can't have a street gunfight. I mean, you just can't. Can't do drug quests and blah blah. I guess you could if you're a drug cartel, but that has very big consequences. Which, you know, that's your choice, not mine. Stupid cartels. They're dumb. But pretty brutal too. But, I mean, it takes you to a new world. Books take you to a different world. Movies take you to a different world. I mean, it's just the way it is, except you are in control. It's like you controlling everything. Call of Duty, Fallout 4, Metro 2033, you know? Stuff like that, Pripyat, stuff like that. You know? I mean, Dead Rising, or... It's like a story. I mean, those games have their own story. It's like, parents will judge their kids. They're like, oh, you game too much. Because they want to listen to a story. It's a story provided visually. Gaming is a big convention. They have everything. They have all the people dressed up as suits. It's just a huge community. People have more, or like way more into gaming now. It's bigger than movie making and anything like that. It's just huge nowadays. It's huge. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about gaming. Just people stereotype it really badly. It's for geeks or nerds. Well, you know what? Them dudes that make the games, you know how much they're making? Millions. Keep laughing, buddy. Keep laughing. I play games. I don't got a problem with it. And gaming is a pretty good relief of stress. I mean, you know, you're hanging out all day, you're stressed out all day, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna go game. I mean, you hung out with friends, you played football on your football team, which is what I do during football season, or I'll hang out, go to the cheer squad things, because one of my friends is a cheerleader, or I'll hang out with friends after school and stuff, or work on schoolwork, which I need to work on more, because I've been kind of slacking, because I'm a lazy douchebag, which I need to work on, which I have been working on, which my grades are going up now, because I'm stupid, and I don't work on my grades, but, you know, typical teenager, you know, but I'm working on it. I mean, I got my grades, they're going up, I'm working on it. I mean, gaming's a big thing. It doesn't make you stupider. People seem to think it makes you stupider, too. No. Examples? Civilization Revolution 2. Strategy games. You gotta think, what are you doing? Or War Thunder. Heck, that game. That teaches you history. That's all facts. Or any of those games. That's facts. Assassin's Creed. Facts. Stuff like that. Strategy, you gotta think, am I gonna attack here, this, that guy, whatever. You know, it works your brain. Doesn't have to be math games. Because who cares about those? This has been Kyster58 News. Hope you guys enjoyed. Kyster58, over and out. Comment, rate, subscribe.